Now, as we move on with our topic, we are going to focus on adding and subtracting, but basically focus more on adding than subtracting because we did more adding than subtracting. So, anyway, adding, subtracting rational expressions, same thing with fractions. We always have to end up with the least common denominator. Now, in this case, for example, 1, we already have a least common denominator, which is x1. So we just combine the 2x, we add 2x, 2 to the x, and you get 2x over x plus 1. Pretty simple. Now I did an example of subtracting, and with not with uneven not denominators. Now, rule is of adding and subtracting fractions, you cannot add or subtract if they have different denominators. So what you do is you have to find the least common denominator. Not the common denominator, the least common. So what you do is the least common is 2x. So on 1 over x, you multiply it by 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. And I know it's also called a 1 over 1 multiplication, but then again, I don't remember, and it's late, and I don't want to remember, so we're just going to say 2 on top and 2 on bottom. Just remember to multiply both on top and bottom, okay? So you end up with 2x on the denominator. Both are equal, so now you may subtract. 2 minus 1, you get 2 over 2x, minus 1 over 2x, you get 1 over 2x. Now for a more complicated situation, I made another. So you have your 7 over 9x squared plus x over 3x squared plus 3x. Now, first thing first is we must simplify the 3x squared plus 3x. Now, what you do is you take out one variable. You take out what you have to see what you can take out. So in this case, you can take out 1, 3, and 1x. And then you're left with 3x parentheses x plus 1, and the rest stays the same. Now, what is the least common denominator? Well, it'll take you some time, but the least common denominator for this is 9x squared plus 9x squared parentheses x plus 1. So what you do is on the left side, you multiply x plus 1 on both top and bottom, so you have 9x squared parentheses x plus 1, and on the right side, you multiply the top and bottom by 3x. So you can get your 9x squared with your x plus 1. When you do that, you end up with your common denominators and new numerators, which is 7 parentheses x plus 1 and plus 3x squared. Now, for 7 parentheses x plus 1, you have to FOIL. So once you FOIL it, you get 7x plus 7. It's on the top right there. As you can see, it's on the top. And then you add them together. And since they're not the same, you can only leave them in their form, which is 3x squared plus 7x plus 7. Now, you want to make sure it's in that form because depending on how high the exponent is, the highest exponent comes first and then it goes down and goes down the number line. It's the same. That's like x. So say x plus 5, you get x plus 5, x plus 4, x plus 3, x plus 2, x plus 1, and then 0x. So there, your answer is going to be 3x squared plus 7x plus 7 and 9 over 9x squared parentheses x plus 1. And that is adding and subtracting. I keep forgetting rational expressions. I'm getting used to saying it. I love you, Pikachu. Isn't Pikachu adorable? He's so squishy, 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 squishy. I love Pikachu. Okay, so before I finish, I forgot to show you one thing. If you want, there's this method where you can multiply where you use the least common denominator and multiply it with top variable. Now this must be done for each variable. If in order to use this method, you must use it for each variable. So what I mean by that, like say you have more than these two variables on top, you have to apply x parentheses x plus 4 to each variable. So say you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to apply that x parentheses x plus 4 in to each number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically. And it's like an exponent form, but not really exponent form. So you just put it over the numerator. You can see that it can cross, that this x plus 4 and this x 4 cancel out. This x and this x can cancel out. And you're just left with 1x, and you're left with 2x plus parentheses plus 4, x plus 4. You FOIL, you are left with 1x plus 2x plus 8, and your final answer is 3x plus 8. Just a little faster method, just in case you have those long equations and you have no time to do it. Like right now, it's almost 11 o'clock and I want to go to bed, but then I have to study for AP Pro. So thanks, Suhu. Yeah, thanks.